nice is the swatch. So what you do is look on the ball band or the tag and see how many stitches they say for 4 inches. That's your starting point. And let's say in this case, it was 12 stitches per 4 inches. So I've got 12. And then on either side of that 12, I put 2 more stitches each side. So we've got 12, then we got 4. So we've got 16. And then I've got 2 stitches either side in garter stitch to make the swatch lie flat and even. And it's better to do more than 2 rows of garter here. You should do like 2 or 3. Make it lay flat. So anyway, we had 12, then we added 4 each side, so that's 8. So we've got a total of 20 stitches. And the reason that you put these extra stitches in here, they say that you get a better reading. Might be minimal, but it might, everything adds up. So you take the needle size you want to start with. You might want to check out 3 different needles. Maybe if the ball band says 4.5 to 5, maybe you try 4.5, 5, and 5.5, or depending what needles you have, how tightly you knit and all that. Just check out a couple sizes and see what feels right for the project. I just knit those socks out of a worsted yarn, which is usually like a 5mm, and I used a 3 because I wanted a very tight fabric so the socks would last longer. They wear better. So if you want something with good drape, you use a larger needle. But you have to keep in mind needles sizes affect yarn usage. So keep that in mind too, if you're gonna be breaking the rules and changing things a bit. But in the beginning, maybe just start with simple things and get used to this gauge business and understanding how different fibers react. Wool is very forgiving. I knit 2 identical swatches and wet one. When it was wet, it was about 1/2 inch larger all the way around, like width and length. Then it dried, and even when I pinned it, it went back to almost regular size before wetting. But cotton and linen wouldn't do that at all. Wool is amazing with its memory. Very forgiving. An amazing fiber. But they all have their place, right? Cotton is great for summer. Nice and cool. But just to be aware of when you're making your swatches, right? So I'll take a needle size and I'll work for a while, as much as I want. And then I'll do a couple of rows of knit, make that garter ridge, change my needles, and see how a different needle, what that gives me. And I'll do it until I get what I want. All right? Then I'll bind off, wet it, and then block it out. And just remember to never wring your work. Never wring it. Just squeeze it and blot. Be gentle. And I think that's about it.